Yeah, as you know about my introduction, fine. So far, you have been learning English language, and then you have been trying to know and use the language. As you look at yourselves when you joined here on first day, and today there is a gradual change in you. Hope you have been making sense of your presence here, and apart from the classes you have been putting efforts to learn language, and before coming here you are there in your college, and then now you here. When you go back to your college, there could be a gradual change in you. You are expecting the changes of your personality development, your language communicative competency, and the way you are looking for your opportunities, employment opportunities, employability skills with these course to enable your language and its future. As you know that how English language is with us and how you have to change your attitude towards the English language. Unless you change your attitude, there won't be any kind of change in terms of the learning language. So, language is individual oriented. You have to learn the language on your own. Nobody will teach you. You have to know and you have to use it. So, this is what you look at how it is with these classes as well as your college classes. As we know that English language is a foreign language, but we can have the competency of that language, definitely. There is no any kind of doubt at all, because we are non-native speakers, though we have been trying to put our efforts to learn the language. Today's my topic is oral and oral skills. Oral and oral skills. As you all know that how many types of language learning skills are there? How many types of language learning skills are there? Okay, right. So, yeah, please. Hello. So, someone said that two types. Which are those two types? Verbal and non-verbal. So, apart from this, yes, hello, I am here. Apart from this, verbal and non-verbal, of these four language learning skills, L, S, R, W, can we divide these four language learning skills? Yes, please, hello. Did you get my question? Can we divide these four language learning skills? Yes, sir. L, S, R, W. Yeah, can you say? As you said, L, S, R, W. Four are there. Can we divide these four into? Yes, sir. Which are those? Yes, sir. Fine. So can you name that two skills?
Sir, listening and writing. Listening and writing.
Just a minute. Hello, please. So here, see, so far you have been attending all these classes, and you can see that which are the two skills are receptive skills and which are the two skills are productive skills. Which are the two skills are receptive skills? Listening and? Yes, see, hello, please. It should be very clear. We are coming back to our topic that listening and reading or receptive skill. And the rest of the two skills are productive skills. So now you look at here, of these two, we have one is oral and the another one is oral. So what could be the spelling of oral? A-U-R-A-L. Oral. Right, fine. The next one is? So, backside. Hello. Hello. What is the second skill? Be here. I am here, no? Yeah. What is the second skill? What is the spelling of that? So, you have oral and oral skills. You are with listening and speaking. Listening is what? Oral. And oral is speaking. So now you have one is receptive skill, the other one is productive skill. So now you know that how best you have to be a best listener to become a best speaker. Right? So as you know that Shravanam and Kirtanam. Shravanam and Kirtanam. Oh, best listener will become a best orator. Somebody said that. Best listener will become a best orator. That means you have been listening Telugu movie songs. Just you receive the structure of sounds and its meaning and its rhythmic presentation. Fine. And it has the structure of the sound as well as the words and the grammar and then its meaning. So language means what? Whether it is oral or oral, language means what? Means its sound, its grammatical structure and its meaning. Language means what? For instance, you listen to Telugu movie songs. What do you do? Just consciously or unconsciously, you try to imitate the sounds before the exposure of the letters and the words in our, yes please, in our mother tongue. Yes. So before going to school, a 5-year-old child also can speaks, can listens, can sings a song. Is it or not? So with this, you can say that language is in mind. Is it or not? Language is in mind. There is no need to learn A, B, C, A to Z. Fine. So here, when you listen, the structure of sounds, you will try to produce the speaking, singing, whatnot, everything. It happens. Gradually, there is a change in our oral and oral skills. So when you look at this kind of change in our attitude because of the circumstances where we are at our home, before joining the school, we had the touch of the language of our mother tongue by our people, and as and when they say about Chandamama, Rave, Jobilli Rave, then you listen to the song and you will try to imitate the structure of sounds. So then what is happening here? Your oral and oral skills are coming together that to produce the language, that to have the language of your own. So as you look at the English language here, we are with the grammar. Here we are with the phonetics. Here we are with multiple aspects around the language. Is it or not? So if we look at language with our own mind as an individual, what you think language is in mind? Language is nowhere. Language is there in the sound. Language is there with our usage. Knowing and doing. Knowing the language and using the language. So as you are looking at the language with this kind of transaction of the oral skills, we have been trying to learn the language, that how best you have to become an effective speaker in the mother tongue as well as the foreign tongue. If you are confident in the mother tongue, yes please, if you are confident, effective in the mother tongue, then a cup of coffee for you in foreign tongue. Yes. So as we look at here, that when you are trying to learn the language, you fail sometimes to speak fluently with the correct English and effectively. So as you look at the way you are learning the language at initial stage, we have the inhibitions, barriers against us. So how best we have to break, how best we have to overcome as an individual? Can any one of you please? Yes? How best we will overcome these barriers against the oral and oral skills? How best? Okay. Right. So fine, you said that practice makes man perfect. Sometimes you fail to learn the language. So what is fail? Yes, please. Hello.
The person is going to learn English.
Yes, please. Hello. Fail is nothing but first attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. So as you look at here, that how are we going to have the language communication skills when you have the oral skills and oral skills? So this is the way you look at yourselves, that the language is natural, free from the grammar and any kind of practice, that if you are putting your efforts from the first and foremost thing of this language, you will become the master of the language. So as we look at here, the way, what are the modes of transaction of the oral skills? Can any one of you please? What are the transactions? What are the modes of the oral skills?
To listen and understand the words.
Okay, fine. One of your classmates said that listening first of all.
And
Right.
understanding the words.
Understanding the word. And next, what else? Yes, what else? He said that listening and then understanding and then usage. You have to use. You have to use the word. You have to use the sentence. You have to communicate. You have to speak. So there is a change in terms of your active listening and passive listening. Yes, please. Hello, please. So, yeah, just a minute. So now you have active listening and passive listening. So I'll tell a story here. Just a minute, please. See, hello, please. You listen to me. See, one of the persons has been working in a company. One day, he went inside and he didn't come outside. So the company closed. He was there. Lights off. No one is there. And then, what could be the way to come outside? And how is it possible to come outside? Can any one of you please?
Please repeat once again.
That is what here. It's a simple, short and communicative. Simple. What did I say? One of the persons is working in a company. In the morning, he went inside, and at the closing time, he was there. He didn't come outside. The shop was closed. The company was closed. And he had the problem of breath because he is a patient and there is no any source for his coming out. What could be the source for his?
There is already emergency in that company, sir.
No, any emergency, please, any kind of source is not there. Can,
Are the sir,
no, see here, please. Hello, you had JOM, just a minute session. It's of 1 month, 1 minute. Yes, please, hello, please. You think of this story as you listened it and you think critically and you should have an idea that the person was freely came out without any kind of his try or any kind of effort to come outside. Yes? No, only one way. No jumping. As he entered from the same door and came out from the same door, what could be the?
maybe the man is the watchman. Sir, maybe the man is watchman.
Yes. See, couple of your classmates, please, it's very critical, said that security guard and watchman, fine. But, everyone left. It was closed, the door. How come security enters?
Because he locked the door from inside.
Who? No, it was closed outside, from outside only. See, please, here. The story is very simple. The man who is... We should... See, please. You may guess, but it should be very crystal clear. Yes, please. Yeah, just listen to me. So the security was every day used to observe the employee of the company used to wish him when he is going to enter into the company. Right? And while going outside, he used to wish him. Every day, no one used to wish him. Wish the security guard. So the security guard on the day had the doubt that what happened to this man who didn't come outside when he entered and wished him, and at the closing time he didn't come. What could be the reason? So then what happened? He had a doubt. What kind of doubt? He might be inside. Who?
Who might be inside?
That man who used to wish him every day, who is inside, who was locked by the company. So then he opened the doors and he checked everywhere, and the man is at one side and feeling very sad about that, how it happened. And the security guard saw him and then asked about the way how he was inside. And then the security guard said, "Sir, the way you used to wish me in the morning and while going in the evening, I used to have 2 times wishes by you, right? So that I had a doubt. You didn't come outside at the time of closing, then I had a doubt to check whether you are inside or not." So that is the source of the friendly nature, that to be with the people. Now, did you get my point? Yeah, please.
How the security guard knows the person is inside?
Because he used to had twice wishes by him. Tries to see that every day no one wishes him. This person used to wish him. So then what happened? He had the doubt, what happened to this person? And then he entered and he checked and then he found See, this is what the way how people should have the communication skills. Is it or not? Now, did you get my point here? Fine. So, the way you look at yourselves as a human being, irrespective of your qualifications or employment, one should be friendly with others in terms of the human relationships. Yes, please. Hello. I'm telling a story. Don't tell a story, right? So, it's a simple story. How a story is based on time management, listening actively, and to have the critical engagement in terms of thought-provoking ideas with your think tank, and to speak about the story that how it is narrated by someone else. How is the story? The story creates the ability of thinking, ability of using our mind, ability of communication. So, the moral aspect of the story is that one should be friendly with others. One should have the communication skills. One should have the personality that will generate the idea of our grooming mentality, our association with the society. Is it or not? So, how you have to build your personality, no matter of one's belongingness or any kind of thing, one should have the nature of down to earth. One should change one's attitude towards others to wish whenever you see them, to have the communication with them so that you will have the friendly nature with others. So this is what here you have to look at, that language makes sense of our personality. Will it make or not? If he had not wished him, he would have passed away from this world. So one thing is that the way how it makes sense of our effective communication. Say hi, hello, namaste. So you say patic communication, patic, say like this. So then people will also respond you. Is it or not? So this is the way it is with our verbal and non-verbal, oral and oral skills. So this is what you look at, the language which will generate the idea of our personality. The way you have to look at the transaction between the people, maybe formal or informal. So you look at how you have to learn the language on your own with your patience and hard work to promote yourselves, to have the challenges, to have the change management in your life. You have a target that you should be a effective communicator in English, and you are looking for a job, maybe a private sector or a government sector. So as you look at here around you, you have a lot of challenges, you have a lot of issues, you have a lot of inhibitions. So you have to break all these to cultivate your mind and body together to change your attitude towards the learning with oral and oral skills. And you should have a practice of MPM. That's what I'm coming. Can you guess what is MPM? MPM. Without that, you will not come outside. Without that reflection, you will not come outside. Can you guess? Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm here. See, you should have seriousness of learning. After this, you can have your chit chat. So, here, please. Hello, excuse me. So, for instance, it is what?
That is a projector.
Fine. If it is a mirror, I gave you an hint. Mirror, first one is mirror. The second two letters are?
Object. Sir, mirror can provide only reflection.
See, I said, hello, please. See, I said MPM. Pakana. What did I ask you? Huh? What is MPM? I said mirror first to start from mirror. Hello, please. Mirror practice method. How? See, please. Don't drop from the class. Be with the lecture. Physically and mentally. You should have the attitude of change that you are a learner. Please. So this mirror practice method will enable you that to project, to have the self-awareness, social awareness, self-governance, self-resilience, to have the soft skills. So as you look at the mirror, how best you are looking at eye-to-eye contact, face-to-face, body language, and if you are going to participate in an elocution competition, please, hello, elocution competition, then you look at that the barriers against you with stage fear, subject competency, and presentation skills, and so many challenges you have. So before going to have this presentation in elocution competition, you should see that at your home, in front of the mirror, to look at the mirror as you are looking at eye-to-eye contact, face-to-face, and body language, and see that how best you are going to have the presentation to have the first prize in your college. So it's a challenge. Hello? Yeah. I'm here. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm here. So now the first point is here. Please. Mirror practice method will generate the idea of your multiple aspects of oral and oral skills. So knowing the language, knowledge of language, and doing with the language. So when you look at the mirror, that the target participants, audience are here, and how you have to look at the audience this side, and in the middle, and the judges are here. And you have the time management, and you should have the simple, short, communicative, crispy presentation, which is making sense of the subject. So as you look at yourselves in front of the mirror, that you have to check, am I standing? How am I standing? Am I able to speak now? Eye-to-eye contact without murmuring, any kind of disturbance of any other thing. So as you look at yourselves, you should have your burning desire that you are going to speak in front of others. So as you look at the language competency, is with your receiving and productive abilities. So, how are you going to have the idea of presentation? Yes, please. Hello. How are you going to have your presentation with a subject of soft skills? On soft skills, you have to speak. Yeah, can you tell some points about soft skills? What are called soft skills?
Skill is nothing but hard skills like speaking, listening.
Hello? Yeah, please. Okay, fine. So, here you have soft skills and life skills. Fine. For instance, if you are going to meet your principal to have the permission for picnic or education tour. So, what you are looking for? Permission by the principal, oral communication. First you are going to talk to him orally and then he'll ask you to have a written letter. Right. So, what are the key aspects of this transaction? Yes, please. What are the key aspects of this transaction?
Sir, the soft skill is asking permission and another hard skill is to giving a letter.
Okay. Yes? Last bench. Did you get my question? What are the key aspects of oral and oral skills? Yes, please. See, you made, hello, please. Your friends are saying that take it easy because you're not able to speak and you may have your own interest that to speak with others, but your focus is missing here. So, it is nothing but self-distraction. You do not have any kind of self-resilience, self-governance, self-assessment. Think of all these. So, my point is that you should have the frame of ideas. First one is what? Frame of ideas. What to speak, what not to speak. Do's and don'ts. Right? So, what is the first aspect here? What is the first aspect? Frame of ideas. So, you look at here 4 to 5 points to speak in front of the principal, vice principal and the other faculty members, and your friends are also there. So, as you look at, before going to talk to them, you should have frame of ideas. What are the frame of ideas to get the permission? How many students are going, on which day you are going, and what could be the mode of transport, train or bus, what could be the charges of these, all these are all there. So, you look at all these are together at one place, are there in your mind. So, first, what is the key point here? What is the key point? Frame of ideas. What is the spot for picnic, right? And how it is distance. And so the way you look at all these aspects will be questioned. So there you are looking at the questioning skills. Yes, please. Questioning skills. Time management. Okay. And problem solving. You look at here, there may be permission, may not be permission. Positive or negative from that side. So how best you should have this problem solving method, critical thinking, time management, and with the frame of ideas. Now you have frame of ideas in your mind, right? Then what could be the next step? Can any one of you? Burning desire. What for this burning desire? What is this burning desire? Implement the ideas. Fine. How best you are going to use these ideas? Yes, how best you are going to use the language? Is there any other thing? Last bench. Hello. Is there any other thing? Yes, you said that discussion. Okay, fine. Right. So you may have this, all the key points in your mind and frame of ideas. But I say that you should have the, hello, imaginary conversation in your mind. What is that? Imaginary conversation in your mind. So all of you know that how you should have the imagination in your mind that you are going to meet principal and then he will question you and you have to answer and you have to manage the time and you should have the positive result. So when you look at the frame of ideas one side and the another side, imaginary conversation in your mind. So what happens here? It will develop your competency of the language to present in front of the participants in a competition or talking to principal or to have any kind of leadership skills. Did you get my point? So as you look at here, as an individual, naturally you are promoting yourselves towards the upward, to have your communication skills, collaborative skills, critical thinking and creative skill, that how you have to channelize yourselves to cultivate your mind and body together. You have to exercise yourselves with frame of ideas. And what is the next step? Please, middle one. Yes, hello. What is the next step? Imaginary conversation in your mind. So look at here, please. So as and when you look at the oral and oral skills, these are all around all these, whatever the aspects of oral and oral skills. Are there or not? Yes, sir. Yes. So somebody said that, yes please, yeah please. So somebody said that burning desire, right? That's what I'm coming. So you look at, please. Hello. You are very intelligent, I know. You have IQ, EQ, SQ also, but you have to change your attitude. Please. Things are not easy as you think. Laughing is very easy, but coming, I don't want to say. You need to. Fine. So as you look at here, it is with this kind of infusion of frame of ideas, imaginary conversation and presentation. So here in a language, please, you have multiple aspects to use to manage the time, to receive the positive response by others. For instance, hello, please. If I say in Telugu, yes please, I no need to bargain you that to have your attention here, right? Fine. In Telugu you say neevu, nuvvu, meeru. Which one is polite? Meeru is polite, right? So if you use the language aptly, appropriately, then you draw the attention by others. So there is a saying in Telugu, no? What is that? Vagbhushanam bhushanam. Vagbhushanam bhushanam. Noru manchidaithe ఊరంతా మంచిది అవుతుంది అంటారు. అవును కదా? రైట్. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చా చూడండి ఒక విషయం. సిసి ప్లీజ్. ఇప్పుడు టు డిస్క్రైబ్ ద సేమ్ మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ నోరు మంచిదైతే ఊరంతా మంచిది, టు సే దిస్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ burning desire. What is making sense of the use of burning desire? to reduce the words, manage the time, and to have effective presentation, that what kind of language he uses is very effective communicator to use the frame of ideas aptly to have the communication and to draw the response positively by others. Will it change or not? If I say మీరు ఎంత చిన్నవాళ్ళైనా సరే, యంగర్ ఆర్ ఎల్డర్, ఓ ఇట్స్ గుడ్, ఇట్ మేక్స్ సౌండ్. మీరు నీవు అనుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది? సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ హియర్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ ఏ పొలైట్ లాంగ్వేజ్. ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ వాట్? Polite language. Now you are at I'm here, I know very well. So one of your classmates said burning desire. I'm coming back to the sentence which is made of fire. Burning desire. So look at here the use. One should have the dare and dreaming personality. One should have the dare and dreaming personality. So there is an advertisement in newspaper. Look at the advertisement is like this. Do you have it in you? The advertisement is what? Do you have it in you? What does it mean? Do you have it in you means? What does it mean? Can you please do you have it in you? See here, hello please. It is an advertisement by CDS. What is CDS? Combined Defense Service. It is army based employment source notification. So what they say here, that is what you pay attention seriously. Combined Defense Service. So they give an advertisement for మీలో ఆ సత్తా ఉందా అంటే ఆర్మీలో జాయిన్ అయ్యే సత్తా ఉందా అని అర్థం. డూ యూ హ్యావ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ యూ మీన్స్ వాట్? ఆర్మీలో జాయిన్ అయ్యే ధైర్యము ఉందా, అంతేగా అంతేగా. రైట్. సో హియర్ ప్లీజ్ ఐఎమ్ just trying to fine. So far you have seen that how best you have to use the language to enable your oral skills, to minimize the time and to reach to the unreached and to have the positive response by the listener in our language transaction. So what are the aspects we have to use? Can any one of you please? What are the aspects you have to use? What are the aspects you have to use when you are going to have the communication with others? What are the aspects of the language you should have?
First, concentrate on the points.
Okay. Normal conversation. Okay, fine. Right. Now I'll tell you something. Hello, please. Which are key aspects that to have effective communication skills? One of them is idiomatic sentences. So idioms. Hello, please. You know idiomatic sentences? So idioms are made of, see, in any sentence group of words are there, but see, idioms are made of what? Meaning will be there. Idioms are made of parts of body, right?
Medium, sir, it's a parts of body.
Color, cloth, animals, and weather, right? So these are the 5 aspects of idioms. And the next one is phrasal verbs. You know phrasal verbs. And then the next one is proverbs. And the next one is maxims, experienced statements. Maxims. Slow and steady wins the race. Failures are stepping stones to success. So you look at here that how these are part of our communication. If you make use of these, then you will see that you should have the time management, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and collaborative. As and when you look at the conversation should be simple, short, communicative, and crispy. So one should listen your mellifluous voice, that how the student is using the phrasal verbs, the proverbs, the idiomatic sentences. So as you look at that formal use of all these aspects in your conversation, then you will be a successful communicator, successful speaker. You may be a leader of the classroom, or you may be an interviewer. At the time of interview also, the board will ask you how you should have the language. So the interviewer, and at the time of viva voce exam, any kind of thing, it depends on your oral and oral skills. So as and when you look at how you have to cover multiple aspects in terms of the receptive skill and productive skill, it's very natural, it's very simple, and it is a cup of coffee for you that how best you have to have your own individual orientation of learning. As and when you look at yourselves that with the questioning skills, where am I, what am I, how am I, with the self-awareness, then you will have the productivity of your learning to promote from gutter to great heights. Unless until you have your self-awareness, self-governance, self-resilience, decision making, you cannot have anything which you want in your life. So as you look at that, the first and foremost thing is listening skill, oral skill. You should try to promote, pay attention to have the active listening of TED Talks or any kind of presentations. There you will see that gradual change in you to have the linguistic competency of learning on your own. So as and when you look at yourselves with your challenges and issues with the change management, definitely there is a scope for you to have your personality development with the language. So language here is an advantage for you to have the success in your life. Unless until you have the language, there is no any kind of scope, there is no any kind of change in your personality. So as we look at that, the way to have the language and with its purpose, productivity, and to have your personality development. Until unless you have the scope, you may not make any kind of change in your life. So this is what here the oral and oral communication skills will generate the idea that to question yourselves every day, how best you are with you, yourselves, and with others. So that you will change your attitude every day, because today's question may not be there tomorrow. You have to cultivate your mind to face the music of the competitive world, to listen to the people that what are they saying about you and what you want to listen by them and how best you want to change your attitude towards tomorrow's question, then you can have your oral skills on your own naturally to promote from one to another, as well as to promote yourselves with this kind of attitude of change. So as you look at yourselves that you are here now, you want to be somewhere else of your future, then you have to design your future, you have to have the decision making skills, and you have to promote yourselves to establish your individuality with academic success and to have the competitive whatever the employment sources. So here we have the oral skills, employability skills, personality development, whatnot, everything to cover multiple aspects of the 21st century skills. So this is what you look at yourselves with this kind of confidence, motivation, determination to see the success by your own efforts, patience and hard work. There is no substitute for success except patience and hard work. So shall I stop here? Yeah, just a minute. Well, this one. So now, here we'll invite the Q&A. What is Q&A? Question and answers. So fine. To have your own personality development, you should have the auto positive suggestion. What is that? What is A, P, S? And that one is M, P, M. Is it or not? So you should have the IQ, EQ, SQ. Okay? IQ, EQ and SQ. So can we have Q and A now? Yes? Yeah, please. Yeah, can anyone of you please have any kind of interaction, any kind of clarification of your topic? Yes, please. Hello. Any kind of question?
I don't have any questions, sir.
So, yeah, please. Are you able to follow my lecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
So, if there is any doubt,
There is no doubt in it.
intelligent quotient, right? EQ, emotional quotient. SQ, social quotient. See here, please. Hello, see. Just, I was also like you. Please, like you all in a college Telugu medium background. Telugu medium, like you all, many challenges, issues. Now you are with technology. Now you are with many electronic gadgets. Then we do not have any kind of thing. We had only teachers. And we had only our passion to develop our personality. Right? So here, don't worry. Don't take it easy. Say, make it easy. Yes? So, thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. I can close it.